Welcome to Chris Gethard Presents, episode 10. It's obviously a milestone episode. Reached number 10. That's a nice round number. And I thought it was a good week for me to come out and host the show personally. Very special episode because I think everybody has heard a lot of rumors about a lot of tension that has developed amongst us all here at Chris Gethard Presents. As everybody knows, when MNN took on Chris Gethard Presents as a project, they very generously gave us the entire 9th floor of MNN Tower. And that is our office. We all work out of there. Some of us 5 days a week, other people come and go, but everyone you have seen appear on the show is given a cubicle, and we all show up. And like many offices, there's internal drama, internal politics, things have been bubbling over, and everyone you see on stage is someone who has either hosted an episode of the show or is going to host an episode of the show. And there are people, every single one of these people has had numerous complaints filed about them in our anonymous complaint box. I set this up about 2 weeks ago. I said, if anybody has things they need to say, feel free to write them down. I will review them. I have reviewed them. They are concerning. Throughout the evening, I'm going to pull these complaints because honestly, I just want to say this to everybody here. Enough talking behind each other's backs, enough trying to build these alliances and turn on each other. Let's just put it out here publicly, once and for all, and get to the bottom of what's happening. Let's air it out as a community in front of our community. And with that being said, 212-757-1393 is the phone number. I know that TMZ put us on blast pretty hard 4 or 5 days ago. A lot of people saw it. And I know there's a lot of rumors about exactly what's been happening here, and I know you guys have heard those rumors. So if you have heard rumors about the different types of shenanigans and dramas happening at our office in MNN Tower, floor 9, call up. We will confirm or deny. And I promise you I will do my best to get to the bottom of the truth. And of course, there's people watching right now in our chat room, our Discord, the Planet Scum Discord, and I know you guys have been hearing rumors too. We are screen grabbing them as you guys put them up there. We'll air them on the show. And I thank you guys for trying to help us to get to the bottom of things. So it feels really tense and really grim, but I thank everybody for being here. Can we have a round of applause for all these people? Because at the end of the day, it's not an easy thing to take constructive criticism, and I'm not happy with everybody's behavior. I'm not happy with the way this has gone down. But I do applaud everybody for at least taking a chance and face-to-face talking it out.
Let's give it up for Chris for that 3-minute monologue. Come on, give it up. Without him, we wouldn't be here. You gotta respect the king, baby. The king's in the house. TMZ followed me into Barnes & Noble, and they were like, you don't read, and they just watched me take a shit. All right, this
I'm going to go ahead and, these are not in any particular order. I'm just going to pull them. They apply to some of the people who are on stage with us tonight. Just going to sit.
Oh, that's funny that that's happening.
I'm going to
Huge laugh.
we actually pulled the one that applies to you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an astounding one. Many people, if you're a fan of CGP, you may be saying, this person on the end has not hosted an episode of the show. What's going on? This is Megan Stalter, ladies and gentlemen. I have to say, Megan, you'll be co-hosting an episode. We're actually still, I think, working out the day. I believe January 22nd.
Thank you.
You're not even hosting until late January, and there's been multiple complaints filed about your behavior.
What?
There's been multiple complaints.
From him?
From many people. These are anonymous.
Okay, well, it's because I've seen a lot. Go ahead.
Are you ready to
I
hear?
bet it's because of that, though. Go on.
If we can just take a breath and let these things get out, please.
Everyone can see my lungs going up and all around for breathing.
Someone's saying, why does Megan even have a cubicle? She has never hosted this show. She is allowed to come into this workplace and harass us. She's mean. She threatens us physically. Why is this allowed to happen? That's one of them. I hear someone says.
We don't know how they meant it. They could have said, why does Megan have a cubicle? She doesn't even have her episode yet.
That still feels bad to me. It still feels bad. Someone else says, I brought one of my Sonos speakers for my desk. Megan smashed it on the ground. When I asked her why she did it, she started laughing and pointing at me. It was in front of a lot of people.
That's funny. That's just that. We're comedy guys. That's just us messing around. That's very. Who did that? Me? That's funny.
And we do all know who brought the Sonos. I mean, it was Joe Sonos. Joe, you were the one who brought a Sonos.
Yeah. I like to listen to podcasts at work while I'm. This was kind of weird because this was a podcast you were on. It was your voice
Look
coming
at
out
that
of
smile, how he's like,
You're on it.
the way he's being hostile to me. You want to know what he did? I was eating lunch and he put my food on the ground and he said, "What? This is how you're used to eating it, dog."
Joe, you're nodding yes. You did that?
On the first day you came in and did that. This is how I eat food. I eat food like a
dude!
dog.
That was a joke, dude!
You are so mean.
These are funny. I was doing a character.
Here's one. I'm glad. I want to say I did not put this one in, but I'm glad someone did because this was something
Well, that sounds like you put it in.
It didn't. I didn't. Gethard, we were doing trust fall exercises in the conference room. Everybody was into it. Megan shushed everyone, looked you in the eye, said, "Gethard, you's a bitch," then walked out the door. I've never seen someone so actively disrespectful. I can't believe you just stood there and took it.
That was a song.
That was a song?
Yes. Well, you know that I've always seen that song, and I can't. Well. And so I was he didn't make me do that, and so then I was getting a song in my head. Then I sang it. I don't know what the big deal is.
Okay, and also, you guys didn't invite me to Trust Falls.
That is true. You were. We
You
did
guys
leave.
didn't invite me to church, man.
That's a
looks like
pretty
he's
good
grabbing a
impression of
big
me. That's a pretty
ass.
good impression.
Looked like you were grabbing a big ass.
Sit down.
There had been maybe some concerns expressed that people didn't feel like you were necessarily physically strong enough to trust in a trust fall environment.
Okay, I didn't want to bring this up, but yeah, I'm not physically strong enough to do it. I haven't gotten paid for my episode yet. I've been meaning to get Popeye implants in my arms, which would make me strong enough to participate in trust fall exercises. When am I gonna get my check?
You're obsessed with money.
I am also obsessed with money, and I think that's an okay thing.
I don't know if that's okay.
I think it's a fine thing.
I don't know if that's
I actually do. I like knowing how much people make. Chris, how much do you make?
I've told you every time you've asked this,
But I mean, you make
How
more.
many rubies?
I do not get paid in rubies. That's another rumor about me that I shouldn't say not true. I am not paid in rubies. I am not investing in rubies.
Are you sure?
He sneaks into cemeteries and steals rubies and emeralds off the dead.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily. I
I
don't.
saw you walk by jangling. You trying to tell me that was keys?
That was. I know there's a lot of rumors about this. I tell you, I'm not
You
collecting.
think we don't know the voice of? We don't know the voice of rubies or keys?
Yeah, I know. We know the voices that rubies make. When they're clanging together, it sounds like rubies. When rubies are all together, it makes a talk. That's how that sounds. And it's different than keys.
I do not know how many times I have to explain that they are not rubies.
You
They-
get us to come to staff meetings by leaving gold doubloons.
Yeah.
I have to do
Little
something to get people to
trails.
actually attend. I'm so tired of just showing up, and the only people there are me and Martin. He's the only one who consistently shows up for staff meetings.
I'm upset because if you have gold money, how come we all have to share one complaint form per person?
It is true. There are multiple complaints on each one. You're right. We need to skimp on the paper cost of this one. Up next, I have pulled the, actually, Joe and Rachel, a lot of yours came up together. Of course, you hosted an episode that was all about love.
Yes.
You both are coming back very soon. Rachel, on September 25th, you're hosting a show about elegance, about the
Yes.
concept of elegance.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I think so too. All tension aside, you're an extraordinarily talented group of people. Can't wait to see
Thank
it.
you.
And
Why are you trying to step on my
But he said
compliment?
it for all.
That was not all. That
He
was
said
for
all
me.
of your
You're making them
good.
having to switch cameras to go back over to
You see how they're
Okay,
getting up on us
you.
three?
Rachel is talking.
Yeah, that
Now-
was my
Wonderful.
focus. Where is my camera? I don't even know. This
Joe,
one.
I'm very excited. On December 18th, you and Andrew Tischer are hosting a show called Little Green Men, where people can talk into
Little Green Guys.
Little Green Guys. People can call in and tell you about their favorite lizards, frogs, and other green animals.
It's gonna be a night of comedy about frogs and lizards, and that's it.
Frogs and lizards, and that's it. All right, I want to read some of the stuff. This is
something I can
concerning.
get
A lot of these came in after your guys' episode. You did a episode where people went on live dates. You talked about how you guys are a couple. At one point, you did reveal a piece of information, and it has come up in a number of complaints since. Someone says, I found a piece of skin near the communal fridge. I watched Joe and Rachel's episode, and I am 90% certain it was a hunk of frenulum.
That's not possible.
Someone else says, the couch in the break room is gross. It's always covered in sweat and stains and little pieces of skin. Is that Joe's frenulum?
I should be allowed to fuck on that couch. We should be allowed to fuck on that couch.
It sounds like you're saying that you have fucked on the
I'm
couch.
just saying we should be allowed. It's disrespectful to not have a couch in a work environment to have sex on.
Someone says, I am not one to kink shame, but I'm certainly one to frenulum shame. Do your thing, just please clean up the fucking frenulum after.
Here's the thing. It's almost gone completely. So
The frenulum itself.
it is, yeah.
So
It won't be a problem.
You're
very
saying you're
much
pounding
longer.
out this frenulum
Yeah.
inch by inch.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, that's completely fine. That's actually, honestly, I should report you to HR for even complaining about bringing that into my attention.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell HR all about this.
I'm certain they're watching right now. They have
Yeah,
to be.
they should be able to let us have sex inside of the office. That is allowed. I'm positive I signed something saying that I can do that.
Is there anyone else? So Carmen, you also feel like sex should be allowed in the office?
If it's consensual, it should be allowed everywhere.
Is
See?
anyone else?
Yeah.
Does anyone else want to say? Martin, Megan?
And I think we need to talk about the age of consent.
Let's do it.
We're going to get to this later in the show. Someone in the Discord, Emily Pineapple, if we can go to the Discord number 4, the screen grab number 4, said, I heard Rachel Pegram actually killed Joe Rumrill in a lover's quarrel and replaced him with a clone. This is a rumor that's going around that this Joe is actually a clone that you bought for $60,000 after murdering the Joe that we all knew and loved.
Wow, 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 wow. I don't know where to start with this. First of all, putting a black woman on trial, not in front of a judge, just on the loose, in front of all these white people, just feels absolutely awful. That feels wrong for you to be doing, Chris Gethard. Okay, so that's on your name. I want to say, first of all, a murder on me, on my conscience. Okay, that's messed up. Second of all, this is a real boy. Okay, all right. Ain't no Nokia over here. All right. This is a full-blown, blood-pumping ass rumrill. Okay. No little robot ticks and tacks up in this. Okay. No beep boop boop beeps. All right. Look at him drink this water
If I was
like
a
a
robot,
human.
would I be able to do this?
He be drinking this. It's cold. Look at that.
I think so. I think Klon could have done that.
No.
You're gonna have to get used to the future, my friend.
Also, he wouldn't have all that loose frenulum if he was a robot.
I guess that
Not
part
a lot
is
of
true.
frenulum talk tonight, and I didn't know that that was going to be part of this.
I'm glad we're gonna get to this one, and then we're gonna go to the phones. Riley Solander, of course, the host of Klon, an episode that was embraced for its daring and its beauty, rightfully so. I'm being told that Klon will return. It's looking like November 6th. Klon Volume 2 is coming. Now, Riley, this one came in. I have to say.
You guys really like chickpeas.
When this one came in, Riley, I really understood what they were talking about. This is something a lot of people are wondering about. Riley, in the office, is at least 50 years older than he seems to be during his episodes. What's going on? Does he own a time machine? Is this black magic? I'm not comfortable with either. It is fair to say, right now you do look how you look in the office.
I feel great.
There's a lot of, Riley, how old are you?
I don't know. 31.
Now you winked at the end of that.
Yeah, doctor's orders.
The doctor orders you to wink to what end? What does the winking cure?
It releases tension through my meridians. There's 2 meridians. If you study qigong, there's meridians that start at the roof of your mouth and go up and down and through your perennial and up there. And there's a horizontal meridian.
Riley,
Yeah.
the youthful young Riley who often appears on screen.
The
Is-
youthful young Riley that appears on screen.
Is that the Riley who's wearing makeup? Or are you wearing makeup right now? Are you old or are you young? At what point are you pretending, and at what point is it your true self?
This is age shaming at its not finest. This is ageism. This is ageism. Gooby, 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 gunners.
And I think we need to talk about the age of consent.
You dirty dog.
So far, you've been accused of racism and ageism. I can't wait to see what's next.
Kink shaming. You know what? Let's go to the phone because we've actually had 13 separate complaints in the same handwriting that I am anti-Semitic.
Whoa.
I take this very seriously. I understand we have Robbie Hoffman on the phone right now.
Hi.
Robbie, how are you? Very tense episode. I'm glad you're calling in to help air out some of these issues. I received a complaint.
Not a lot of Jews would speak to a well-known anti-Semite.
Joe, Robbie, I'd like to think that I'm not anti-Semitic. I think I'm a very open-minded and welcoming person to all.
Explain the pay on the show.
What was that?
Explain the pay on the show.
Explain the pay on the show.
Explain the pay on the show. First of all,
If that's not anti-Semitism at its best, I don't know what is.
Robbie,
What is it, a nickel for an hour?
it's public access television. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel, Robbie.
We're definitely doing
I'm
that.
correct at seeing the nickel. I'm checking the mailbox every day.
Robbie, I gotta ask you first of all, 13 different complaints. You live in Los Angeles. How are you even getting those into our complaint box?
I like to do my complaints Monday morning. You know, I do my calls to various, I call T-Mobile, I get my bills down, I do my complaints, I do my returns. So I get in a good hour or two of complaints every Monday.
I'm talking specifically about the complaints that wound up in our complaint box, not your random calls.
Well, I mean, anti-Semitism is a big issue. You know, when I was doing CGP, if that's the acronym, you know, for one thing, there's no laundry on site.
You're mad that there's no laundry on site at our studio.
I mean, we're going to air at 11. I could have dried my pants before going out. But there's no laundry, and there's further, not only is there no laundry, there's no change machine. So if I want to go do my laundry, I can't even do it.
Robbie, you're saying the fact that there's not a laundry facility in our television studio makes me personally anti-Semitic.
Come on, you're the charge of it, right? It comes as bottom down, Chris. Okay? Amazon, Jeff Bezos speaks for Amazon. No, I'm not yelling at the employee at Amazon. I'm yelling at Jeff.
I personally feel like it doesn't make sense. It should not be presumed that there will be laundry on site at a television studio. I don't think those two things.
Okay, that's not what Seth Meyers told me, but anyway.
Does Seth Meyers have laundry at his floor at 30 Rock?
We heard he has a very nice facility.
Okay, Robbie, what else? What are the other you were telling me something about how you don't like the carpets in our offices?
The carpets, I mean, they're filthy, filled with bed bugs. Everybody there, when you go home tonight, pick up your clothes before you enter your apartment, put it in a plastic bag, then put that in another plastic bag, and walk into your house.
Robbie, we've been checked for bed bugs multiple times because you've brought it up so many times. The dogs have come in, those bed bug dogs have sworn up and down there's no bed bugs.
Chris did get bed bugs when we were traveling on the road at a hotel. Who cares? They should know.
No, I did.
Yeah,
I legitimately did get bed bugs in 2004. That is true.
and last year.
Yeah, and you came back to the show. I was working with you last year. I knew I felt the cheese.
He had bites all on his legs. He was like, "Oh, I was playing with knives," and it was legitimate bed bugs.
Those were not bites. Those were cuts because I was playing with knives. That was true. That was true.
Robbie, this is Riley Solander. Did you know that I'm Jewish?
No.
What's up?
Did you know Murph was?
Murph is not Jewish.
Murph is not Jewish. He talked about this with you on the air. Now, Robbie, on this topic, there's actually a rumor that's going around about you. One of the people who watches the show put this up in our chat room on Discord. We have a screen grab of it. Screen grab number 6. There's a rumor going around, Robbie, that you are actually Catholic.
That I'm what?
Catholic.
Catholic?
Catholic.
Oh, really? I'm Catholic. So the neo-Nazis in Charlottesville come and I'll be free?
I can't speak for the neo-Nazis in Charlottesville. I don't know how those people think.
Well, I can't wait to tell them I'm Catholic. I'll report back from the gas chamber.
Riley, Robbie, yet again, you're going very hard. Very hard.
Do I have another second, Chris?
Yes, let's, one more thing, certainly, Robbie.
Okay, lastly, and this is a serious note, and everybody listening, my best friend Natalie Norman is running for next top comic in Canada. Whoever hears this message and does not vote for her daily for a week has committed a hate crime and will have blood of the Jews on their hands. Go
Okay, everybody. Robbie, thank you for calling.
SiriusXM.ca/comic/Natalie-Norman.
Thank you so much
Thank
for the
you so
call,
much.
Robbie. We'll do our best to adjust and make sure some of these problems are solved. And remember, everybody, go vote for Robbie's friend Natalie as the funniest comic in Canada, or else you're committing a hate crime.
SiriusXM.
Okay, thank you, Robbie. I want to go to the phones. I want to hear what the people out there have to say. Line 1, Martin in Boston. What are the rumors you've been hearing about the shenanigans at the CGP offices?
Yeah, I was hearing that Riley was going full method in the office the whole time.
It is an issue. People have brought up that when you are playing characters, you do not break character. It bothers a lot of people.
Big fan of Method Man. I got to rap for him on your show.
Yes, they're not saying that you're going Method Man.
One of the 9 original generals of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Riley, to explain this again.
Give it
You
up
guys-
for Method Man.
I'm just going to ask our studio audience, it's going to be hard for us to make progress if you give everything Riley says in pause. Make it very difficult.
Skip Scrappy-Doo!
Guys, again, I'm trying to get through to him and have a heart-to-heart, and I feel like you're validating everything he says. And let's be clear, what he just said was skip Scrappy-Doo, and you gave that an applause break. Riley, people aren't discussing Method Man or the Wu-Tang Clan. They're saying that, like, for example, I think we all remember before Riley's Clown episode, you were really diving deep into being a robot, as a robot for months ahead of time, and it made it very, very hard to deal with you around the office. He didn't even say anything! You can't give applause breaks to his hand motion.
I got my
Chris Gethard. What shall I do with you? Oh, look into my crystal ball, I see.
Okay, Martin from Boston, thank you for the call. I did my best. Let's go to line 2, Maria in Dallas. What are the rumors you've been hearing? We'll tell you if they are true or false. Maria in Dallas, line 2. Welcome to the show. Okay, let's go. Let's actually go to line 4 then. This is a very interesting name, Marseille in Kentucky. Line 4.
Marcio.
Marcial, how are you?
Good, how are you, man?
I'm good. I feel like we're making some progress here. It feels like an uphill battle. People are still very tense body language, a lot of fighting, but we're getting to the bottom of it. What have you heard? We will confirm or deny.
Let's see. Oh, no idea what I've heard. I thought this was fucking beautiful anonymous or something.
This is not my episode. This is not my podcast. Did you really think this was Beautiful Anonymous, the phone number?
Dude, I've been drinking so much bourbon, it's not even funny.
Oh, this is not I can't talk to you for an hour, and we've already heard your name.
What level of improv are you in?
Most of the people who call are not improv students.
I only listen to like the first
What are
5.
you doing later?
Megan
What are
wants
you doing later?
Hopefully having sex with my wife.
Oh,
hopefully
I'm bisexual.
Why do I think my pregnant wife is going to do that?
Megan, you're hitting on a man in Kentucky and his wife?
I want to see if he wants to get a bite to eat.
He's in Kentucky.
Well, I love chicken. He's constantly just wanting me to have any sort of relationship outside of the show.
Absolutely, I do. I just feel like it's a little aggressive. You do. A lot of people, like the FedEx guy, has talked to me that you've tried to pick him up.
We did it before.
The guy who works for the building. Who fixes the water
Too much
pumps.
sexual tension in this office.
There's a lot of
Did you
sexual
hear
tension in
how
this office.
Tony's doing to me? He basically got me a flight to Kentucky or where did you say?
Yes, he's in Kentucky, yes.
I love. Tell your wife I've touched but not tasted yet. For girls. Never mind, delete that off. Delete that, blink it out.
Megan, that is categorically a thing that is not okay to say in a
You
workplace.
said as long as I wasn't naked, I could say whatever on here.
Language, there's no language restrictions on internet. That doesn't mean you're allowed to say the phrase, I have touched but not tasted.
You don't even know what that's all family stuff. We're not family.
Okay, thank you for the call, Marcia. Let's go to line 1. I'm excited about this one. It's a caller from Chile?
Hello?
Are you calling from Chile right now?
Yeah.
And what's your name?
Vicente.
Oh, hi, how are you? We actually met. I met you in Chile. We hung out. I almost accidentally tripped you and you almost fell. I felt very bad.
I remember meeting you, not the phone.
Wait, what's that?
I remember meeting you, but not the phone.
Yeah, my wife
Must be
yelled
a
at me
painful
because she
memory.
said I was walking awkwardly and almost tripped you. She was but yeah, we went to a rooftop bar. It was great.
What is the show about?
Okay, Vicente, what are the rumors you've been hearing? Thank you for calling in. Trying to be nice, that's fan appreciation.
Do you have a wife?
Megan, you can't hit on
That's
every caller.
awesome.
Vicente, what are the rumors you've been hearing?
I've been hearing that someone leaves like the little strands in the bananas in the keyboards in the office, and in a way so that people can work, so they can get a bigger holiday.
Someone has.
It's called vacation in the USA, buddy.
Hey, Carmen. Carmen, you just got.
Everybody, USA. Come on, we're on the way back. The economy's doing well.
So are they not only anti-Semite, but they're also anti-South American?
Vicente, I'm so sorry that
I
part
was
just
messing
happened.
around.
There are a lot of rumors that you have been the one mashing bananas into computer equipment to try to trigger long weekends.
Yeah.
So you're admitting this. You're
Well,
admitting
yeah,
this is true.
I mean, yeah, this is what I do. And, this is a benefit for everybody that I work with. I care about all these folks.
Oh,
And the
how
way
can-
that you work us is kind of ridiculous.
Yours just came up.
Oh, cool.
This feels like a nice natural segue. Carmen Christopher. Every time I try to talk to Carmen, he puts his hand up. He says, my episode got the most views. It's only 6,500 views. That's not that many views. Carmen's always name dropping
I agree.
people.
It's not many views at all. I 100% agree with that.
Carmen's always name dropping people. I once had a conversation with him where he name dropped Adam McKay, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, and Connor O'Malley in the same sentence.
I was just saying that I think Connor should do more Phoebe stuff, and that Adam McKay should direct it.
Ever since this episode came out, Carmen always wears sunglasses inside.
I just got
Absolutely true.
LASIK.
Not true. LASIK takes 24 hours to heal.
I get it daily. You never know.
Anybody else feel like Carmen's gotten a little big for his britches? Has anybody else felt
You're
like?
obsessed with LASIK.
I'm obsessed with it. It's so fun. It makes your eyes smell like turkey when they burn it. It's really cool, and you tear at night. And that's the only way I can get in touch with my emotions.
Carmen, I
is
think
getting
it's
LASIK.
pretty universally agreed upon that you have gotten a little big for your britches, and it's starting to drive us all nuts.
Look how big his britches are.
You do have gigantic britches, to be fair.
Just like a tall man.
Why won't you take those off?
Yeah.
Why won't I
You've
take
been
them?
wearing those for months.
Because I have scars everywhere. No, seriously. Chris whips me with his belt constantly. We travel on the road and this guy whips me if I go 1 minute over time.
That is not true.
You're
You
whipping
go-
him?
No, I'm
Yes,
not
he's
whipping
whipping.
them. Please.
Listen, I'm calling HR right now. 911. I have an emergency.
That is their number.
Our HR office number is
Yes,
very
it's fucked
problematic.
up that our HR is just the 911.
It is bad.
It's just
It is bad.
emergency.
Martin, can I use you as an example? This is the worst thing that I have to deal with Chris, okay? Can you just face that way, buddy? Okay, I'll be working, you're typing, you're working, and go bigger. Yeah, go bigger. And then Chris will just kind of...
CGP. CGP. Over and over.
What are we working on?
I don't.
He does this to me every day!
Not true. I feel like this this is really turning around on me in a way that I don't agree.
Why won't you kiss us?
And you guys
Yeah.
know
You don't
me.
kiss us
I've
ever?
never lied.
You never do that to me.
Yeah, no.
You don't kiss us.
You never do that
We
to
need
me.
a
So
little
some
love.
people are mad because I am kissing them, which I'm not. Other people are offended because I've never kissed.
We're gonna
Yeah.
kiss in the office. Maybe the one that doesn't want would like it.
You're trying to kiss everyone all the time.
I'm not trying to. I'm never make someone. I'm always going open to it, but not saying it for real.
He said he likes to kiss me because my skin smells like meatballs.
Never said.
Can you fucking believe this
I don't
guy?
even eat meat.
And that's what's even
That's
crazier
weird.
about the
That's
whole
weird.
situation. He's a vegetarian unless it's my body. Unbelievable.
Carmen, I do want to make sure I don't forget you are bringing back your
Yes,
show.
yes.
You specifically picked the date.
Yeah.
You actually went out of your way. You said, I know this is a Wednesday.
Well, here, let me tell you what happened. Chris says, hey, do you want to do another episode on September 4th? And I say, well, why don't we just wait a week and do it on September 11th? And the reason why is because I know that we all, we remember what happened then. And I want us to remember September 11th for a different reason, for a night of laughter and comedy.
You're saying you're going to put on a show so
It's good.
people will come to associate the date 9/11 with your show instead of the Twin Towers.
And you know, and I understand the 9/11 slogan is always remember or whatever. And,
No, it's actually never forget. It's actually never forget.
okay, so what I think somebody's got to try, and I want to be the person to do it. I want September 11th. I want you to remember it as a time of joy. And it was bad, but now it's going to be good.
If anything proves that you are
And
arrogant,
let's
it
not
is this.
forget. Let's not forget. You're right. Let's not forget. But also, let's, it was 19 years ago. 18.
18.
You
So
should
let's-
make him leave out of here, I think. They all think that too. The children do.
What's this, Megan?
They all the children that you made sit here, they said that he should go because everyone doesn't like the way he's saying that.
I don't think these people are children, and you'd
They're
have to be.
sitting like on
Yeah,
me.
let-
But you really also, Megan, you have to be very careful bringing up children around Martin. Just- Let's go ahead, Martin. I just pulled yours out of the box. Last
What a
one out of the box. First of all, Dave Cohen, who's in the Discord a lot, he's really a good dude. He has a catchphrase, how's it Cohen? He actually heard a rumor that, and this one is true, Martin passed out his own sexual harassment handbook, and it is very pro-harassment. You did make your own
Yeah, it's like
harassment.
how to do it.
It is harassment for dummies.
Right. Yeah.
It was an uncomfortable thing.
Why? How?
Has
Name
anybody,
one
anybody
way.
else made uncomfortable when
I
they
was
were handed a
comfortable.
pro-harassment?
I liked it.
You liked it? What was, does everybody want to name either your favorite or
you.
least favorite sections of Martin's pro-harassment
Yes.
handbook?
Martin taught me how to pick an unusual body part that you wouldn't normally compliment.
This has to stop. Riley is brilliant. I have said it on record, but not everything. When he brings out a witch finger for no purpose, we don't have to applaud that guy.
There was a purpose.
Martin, I definitely want to bring this one up. This one, all of us can speak to this one because we were all there. It's a long one. Martin's always making pedophile jokes, but it's hard to know when the jokes stop and reality begins. For example, he made us share, and we all remember this. He made us share in an office-wide moment of silence for Jeffrey Epstein. At first I was like, all right, Martin does his pedophile bits, but then the moment of silence ended and we just moved on. No punchline. Was it even a joke? I really don't appreciate being tricked into giving an actual moment of silence to Jeffrey Epstein.
That reminds me, can we get a moment of silence for Jeffrey Epstein? All right.
You're just gonna start weeping. You're gonna start weeping
You're gonna
again.
weep again.
Don't think I forgot that you took a knee during that. And that's
Yes.
offensive
Yes,
to me.
I did. I
Yeah.
pulled a Kaepernick on that one. I had to. You're saying that hurt your feelings.
Yeah, if you had taken 2 knees, I would have been like, well, that's kind of like a homage to the guy. But 1 knee. enough knees, to say the least, Chris.
Was anyone else truly disturbed when Martin pulled that in our office?
I didn't like that part, but I did like in his handbook the chapter about fists or hands. Where
Fist or hands. It was an entire chapter. It was over 2,000 words long.
Because it talked about how you approach someone either, because this means no, this means like bad, you're coming at, but this is nice, so I like it.
I feel like you didn't get to the part where you can do anything.
So
you
you
can
do a
touch
fist.
anybody with a fist. Then it's like an attack more than it is like a
So
sexual
this
thing.
means sexual.
So, hey, Carmen, how's it going, bud?
Hey, pretty good. Let's watch sport.
That's kind of how it is around the office.
Sport?
What do you got? Peanut butter in your ear? Let me say, don't forget September 11th. Things are going to be. If you guys all are here, you guys get discount tickets to any Broadway show. So please definitely
This
come
man
through.
cannot promise that.
It's coming out of Chris's pocket.
It's not coming out of my pocket.
Yeah, because it's filled with rubies.
Martin, I also,
And emeralds.
you're bringing back another amateur class on October 9th. Martin.
Yeah, I thought of more stuff to teach everyone.
More tips on how to get people better at comedy, but not so good that they can actually break out and succeed.
Exactly. I don't like the competition, but I will teach you up until like a week before I currently am. You know what I mean? Like I keep getting better, and I'll teach you a week behind.
You will never teach someone to be as good as you, but you'll teach them to nip right at your heels.
I'll teach them how many pedophile jokes is too much. For this crowd, it was 2. A long time ago in the show.
Yes. They did not love the Epstein bit.
And I think we should talk about the age of consent.
What would you like to say? You've been bringing it up over and over again, both in the office and tonight.
I do a little character. It's like a reference to another popular character. The age of consent is too damn high.
A Jimmy McMillan reference. The rent is too damn high, guy. You are. Can we get a close-up on the glee you are feeling at the reaction that got?
I am killing myself. This is moment of silence for Jeffrey Epstein.
No. Let's go back to the phones. We got Cody from South Dakota on line 1. Cody, what are the rumors you've been hearing?
Hi, Chris. Big fan of yours and the rest of the panelists. I'd like to know if it's possible to file my own complaint for the office.
Sure.
I'd like to file a complaint on behalf of Robbie Hoffman.
Okay.
I feel like hanging up on her was very anti-Semitic and constitutes a public environment.
I had to move on.
I expect better from a presenter I hold so near and dear to my heart.
We have so much show to get to, and if
you guys all have a moment, please pull out your phones, unsubscribe to Beautiful Anonymous, and let's get those numbers down.
While you're at it, vote for Robbie's friend Natalie.
Yeah. You have to vote for Natalie as the funniest comedian in Canada. Cody, thank you for the show. I will take the constructive criticism. I will try to get better. I'll try to improve and learn. I'll take this as teaching
Appreciate it, Blood.
learning moment.
Thank you, Cody.
Let's go to line 2. We have Saya in Washington. Saya, welcome to the show. What have you heard?
Hi, I'm Saya, and I'm here to complain, but also to steal thunder, and I'm going to explain that in just a second. The complaint is against Chrissy Shello. My friend Milo had an anti-Semitic experience with her. They called into the show and said that they didn't believe in Jesus, and Chrissy said that they're going to hell and hung up on them. Little did they know that Milo is Jewish.
Wow. We will pass that along to Christy Cielo, I'm sure.
And to Robbie.
And to Robbie.
Yeah.
We'll make sure Robbie Hoffman knows. We'll make sure Christy Cielo knows. And I'm so sorry your friend had to go through that. Christy really does love
it's okay
Jesus.
because now they're literally online, probably right after me, and I get to steal the thunder of them telling about their own experience. I get to do it, haha, and now they will have nothing to say.
So Saya, you're saying that since Milo is next on the line, you're happy to undercut Milo's call.
Well, that's anti-Semitic.
I also do it. You anti-Semite.
Saya, thank you so much for the call. Let's go to line 4. We have Milo and Maryland.
Hey, so this is the Milo from Saya's call. And I just want to say, why is your entire show filled with anti-Semites?
It's not. We have to stop this rumor. This is going to catch on.
Dude.
This is going
You
to
really
catch.
need to work on that.
If we're trying to get popular on YouTube, it might actually work in our favor.
Look, just some advice here. If you want to
Wait, you mean we're not popular? I got 6,500
And guys, I'm Jewish.
She's still here.
What? Wait, who is this?
We're in the same room.
Oh,
And,
three-way.
yeah.
You're on a three-way call?
Yes. Oh, here's Sparks Flowery in Washington, D.C.
How many people do you have who's screening these? Milo, how many people are you? Because I think we feel a
Well,
little
there's 5
hoodwinked by
people
this.
here, and I've been calling in consistently, and everyone else here is an avid watcher, and yeah.
See, this is
And
why we
we're
aren't
just
getting
really sad
views.
that-
Because everyone's watching together.
Right? This only gives us
Yeah.
one view, Milo.
You
You're screwing us.
have a presence in
Open
these
all
things.
your laptops and watch this.
Please help us.
Lose the two,
No.
dude. Did they hear?
I think that was fair.
Milo.
Go
Lose
hard,
the
Megan.
two, dude. Can you see me?
Yeah, you're on TV.
Wait, what?
Lose Milo from Maryland. I think you should lose the two, dude.
Look, if I wanted to lose the dude, then my people would not
He's
have
flirting
gone
with me. I don't
through
know
an
what to
exodus
do.
to reach the promised land.
Milo,
And what you're saying right now is for my people to give up on their journey.
we are not. Milo, Megan does seem to think you're flirting with her. Do you want to confirm or deny this?
Please don't be mean. Just cut the call.
Oh, jeez.
Milo, is everything okay?
Yeah.
Are
Wait,
you-
what?
What are you doing right now?
I'm
You what?
surrounded by my friends. We're all laughing, but also like really scared because
Are you
the
over
presence of
21?
neo-Nazi Chris Gethardism is becoming such a thing in the United States.
Milo,
Such a
you are.
presence.
You're allowed to end the call, dog.
Yeah, we gotta hang up
You're
on this.
banned from watching the show, Milo.
Bye, Milo. You are being rude.
Thanks, Megan. I want to just take a second and mention next week is a very special show to me. I'm so excited about it. The Found Footage Festival have been doing great, great work for years. If you don't know them, they travel the country. They have collected hours, thousands and thousands of hours of insane VHS tapes. They put on hilarious shows. Next week, they're coming here. I am so thrilled. They are pulling clips from public access television that go back decades from all over the country. They are personally picking out their best of the best moments from public access history. They have shown me some of it, and it's truly insane. It's really special to me, near and dear to my heart. I owe so much to public access. And they are inviting a number of people who have appeared on public access over the years. It's going to be a retrospective of the entire history of public access television. And I'm so excited for it. I hope you guys watch and enjoy and come hang out in the studio. It's going to be really fun. Don't you think that one sounds fun, Carmen?
I wasn't paying attention.
Come on.
I was just noticing how if I did this, that I could black your whole. But no, I do think it'll be a good episode. 9/11 is.
Not your episode. I'm talking about someone else for once.
I
He
was
always does
listening-
this.
New York has changed.
New York.
Let's go to Beth in California, line 1. Beth, welcome to the show. What are the rumors you've been hearing? Beth in California, are you
You
there?
should just stay quiet for the whole
Oh, yes, I am. Sorry, I just can't hear very well.
All good.
What
it
is
happens.
happening, Chris?
I'm taking it on the chin. I kind of thought we were going to air out stuff about all of us,
Taking
but
it on the chin. Ew.
Reading my handbook.
I am almost a minor at some
That's
stage.
not where you should be
Wow.
putting it.
Beth, sorry, he's being gross.
My guy's just trying to take it on the chin now. Like, can we
you
just
talking
do
He's
about-
always like,
show?
smell my chin, smell my chin.
that was just one day. I had a weird lunch.
What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say? That you're taking cum on your chin
No.
from sex? I
Yeah.
know you
Say
say
that.
that. Am I allowed to say that?
You are allowed to say that. Yeah, you are technically allowed to say. I just want to go on record and say I'm here trying to facilitate a group healing discussion, and it's becoming progressively more and more a bullying session.
Why'd you pick the little chair?
I didn't pick the little chair.
you
It's the
pick
one
the
that they
little
put out
chair?
for me.
We're all taller.
We don't need to blast the smoke machine in my
Look,
face.
it's coming on your chin. The smoke's coming on you.
Beth, what have you heard?
Oh my God, no, I've just heard nothing but come for the past 5 minutes.
Join the club. That's what it's like working here.
Honestly, an honor and a privilege to be here tonight.
It's an honor to have you, Beth. What do you want to talk about?
I just wanted to talk about the rumors about the man in the camo. I just wanted to know about the whole Sprite and vodka mix. I want a little more information on that.
I've been hearing this too.
What?
That there's a lot of rumors that you take all of our bottles of Sprite in the office fridge, dump them out halfway, fill them halfway with vodka, and no one ever knows if they're drinking regular Sprite or Sprite and vodka. I've also heard this, Beth.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna take line 3, Arthur from Wisconsin.
You can't just steal the show from me, dude.
I'm not stealing the show. I don't like being accused. I got problems and I like to drink, guys. and you just call me out like that. I've been trying to be clean for like 3 days now, and you're just gonna put me on blast on live TV. We got 2,000 people that might watch this.
Sometimes less, rarely more. Averages out about 2,000. I thought we were going to maybe carry some of the momentum from the old show, and we'll rebuild it. We're building it from the
Beth,
ground
let me ask you something. Beth, let me ask you something. Do you have any Beth, do you have any vices?
Any vices?
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, I live in California. I'm high right now.
Oh, really? We couldn't tell.
Yeah. and where do you work, Beth?
I have too many jobs. I work with children, which I shouldn't probably say.
Carmen!
Hell yeah!
Beth, thank you for the call.
Where do you work?
Beth, thank you for the call, Beth. Thank you for the call. Let's go to line 3, Arthur in Wisconsin. Welcome to the show, Arthur.
Hey, thanks for having me. I just want to start off.
No problem. Thanks for calling in.
I'm not on that whole train with the other guys.
I hear that, man. What?
Okay. Arthur, what would you like to talk about tonight?
Oh, I got 2 things. One, I heard there was a rumor.
First one.
Let him talk.
I'm hosting the show.
I'm hosting the show.
I'm trying to as well.
It can only have one host. Not everything's about you. Coming for what I said, not for you.
Arthur, are you an older guy? Is Arthur older?
Oh yeah, just like a normal age. But like my rumor, I've heard that there's been negotiations to try to get an episode with Joe Pera, and that's causing a lot of friction.
The Joe Pera, we have started negotiations. He is playing hardball. It's been.
Yeah, he seems like a real ball buster.
I tell you, he is a real nice boy, and
at least he isn't taking on the chin. If you know what I mean? During work events. I'm just saying, it's
And then my other question was, is the corn?
Arthur, you broke up a little bit.
Arthur, you
The
okay?
corn lady from the Klon episode.
Yes, the
Is
corn.
she coming back?
Is the corn lady coming back? I feel like, Riley, you might have the answer to this one. The people want to know, is the corn lady coming back?
Yeah, people want to know, is the corn lady coming back? Here's the deal. See, the corn lady, she was actually, she was a complete stranger. She was visiting from Wisconsin. I'd never seen her before in my life. She seemed like a friendly person. That's kind of why I wanted to bring her up on stage. And then
This
when
just feels like a no.
No, it's a no. It's a hard no.
Joe Rumnell, how you feeling? I feel like you're really sad with all the fighting around. You're a very positive guy. I feel like you're very sad about the fighting.
Yeah, I came in with kind of thinking that this would be more bit-based, and these are all very real things that have been going on, and you're kind of like shoving it in my face.
It's shaking you up a little bit. I'm sorry.
It's okay, you know. It's just. I don't know.
Maybe me and you can go out, get an ice cream cone sometime, and just really.
You're obsessed with him. Maybe we like ice cream too.
He's a friend of mine. His feelings are hurt.
Well, he's
I like
hurt.
ice cream.
He's getting an ice cream cone.
Wow.
You could have bought
So I don't get any ice cream.
You can get an ice cream cone.
No, I get it. You gonna hang out with Joe. You're not gonna hang out with me.
I would love to hang out
Oh,
with you.
I'm Joe's girlfriend.
No!
No, I get it, Chris Gethard. We got history, okay? I've been in and out of this studio for a long time, and you know it. I used to work one of those cameras.
You did when you
Badly.
were young, just starting out.
I don't know how to work a camera, but I did it for this show. And now I'm being told after all those years of work, I'm not gonna get an ice cream cone, baby. I ought to burn this place down.
Hey! We'll have an ice
buy a
cream.
big container and get everyone's spoon.
I actually have an ice cream truck. It's this white unmarked van.
I can't eat ice cream anymore because my teeth are gone.
How old are you? Riley, how old are you?
Give me
I want to go ahead and take one more phone call if that's okay. I'm not sure if we have anyone else left on the line. I think we have Andy in Jersey City on line 4. Andy, hello.
Hey, I'd like to ask the Human Fish question.
It's not.
None of these people know what show they were calling in for. Did you promo this shit right? They think it's Beautiful Anonymous. They think it's the Chris Gethard show. They don't know what they calling in for.
Next is gonna be a big lake person.
I was just so nice to you.
No, because then you took my ice cream away. Now everyone's getting it.
They took your ice cream away. We'll have an ice cream social. How's that sound? Bring an ice cream. Everybody will just get what they want. Everybody will just get what they want all the time.
Ice cream night! Ice cream night! Ice cream night! Ice cream night!
Riley, you're disrupting things. Ice cream night! No, you betrayed me.
Ice cream night!
Carmen, you never stop making it about yourself. Martin, you make everybody uncomfortable. We have to stop this.
Calm down, little guy.
We gotta stop the nonsense. There's too much anger and fighting and backstabbing in the world already without us giving into it, okay? We got a chance here, guys. We got a chance with this show to actually build a community of creative people, putting their ideas out there in a bold way, challenging each other to bring it each week. Okay, everybody sets the bar. Carmen sets the bar. Everybody raises the bar each week, takes it as a challenge. We get to show off what New York City has to offer. We get to show what happens when you throw the rules out the window and just go with your gut. And instead, we're sitting here fighting, falling into the same old traps, petty jealousies and judgments and backstabbing nonsense. When we have a chance to come together, we get a chance to say that we're not going to fall into those traps. We've seen this happen a million times before, where the creative people betray each other. Let's not let those external pressures do that to us. We can build something beautiful here. We can be artists standing together like compatriots and comrades and soldiers in the war against lame, boring comedy. So let's recognize that maybe we're different people. Maybe we do have problems with each other. Maybe we'll never totally figure out how to get along. But at the end of the day, we are some is greater than the parts, I guess is what I'm saying, you know? And maybe we don't need to be lone wolves anymore. Maybe we can become a pack. And if we become a pack, nobody can mess with us, you know? Powers that be, they don't get to have a say. We can just become like a juggernaut of individuals, you know? Nobody can control us if we do this right. So let's just everyone, all you guys, everybody slow down, take a breath. Just think about how demoralizing and exhausting this fucked up world is every day. Let's just choose to be better than that. Let's everyone just choose to be better than this, okay?
Okay.
Let's be better than this.
Okay.
We're better than this.
You know what? I think Chris used a little bitch.
Oh my God.
He is! He is!
Why?
Yeah, man.
I do too.
Oh my God, why did you do that? No. Why?
Hey, listen, Gethard, that was absolute bullshit,
We've
okay?
known each other forever.
Yeah, and there's just nothing but racism and anti-Semitism in this whole goddamn... That's it.
We know each other. Joe, you gotta help. You gotta help me out. Buddy, Joe, help me out. You're the nicest guy.
Okay.
We want everything that we all want, everything that we want to do, have it.
That wasn't even a sentence. That wasn't a complete sentence.
Assume the position.
What? Joe!
I've been wanting to do that since the other guys, which you were very good at. That's just around the time I've been wanting to do it.
Now you need to open this for bad luck.
No. Riley, my old friend. I think the
Actually-
oldest friend I've had on this.
I'm your young friend. I'm not old at all.
Wait, he's been known this whole time?
That's right. It's me.
I think you're complete, box. You're in there.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
So we got about 5 minutes left.
We have 2 minutes left. Do we have any other callers on the line?
Let me put you in like an ankle lock. Get on the ground. Get on all this broken glass.
Covered in glass.
All right, fine.
Hi, I'm Megan Salter, and I just moved to New York, and I don't have anyone to have sex with yet. And I'm also looking for nanny work. But
Line
Chris said I could
two.
babysit for you, right?
My wife is interested. I told my wife you'd be interested in babysitting. She wants to meet you. Line 2, Harry in Boston. That's just real. Line 2, Harry in Boston. Line 2, Harry in Boston.
Would you let Martin babysit?
What up?
No.
I just got to get some stuff off my chest.
Yeah.
I gotta say some stuff.
Go for it, Harry.
One thing. It's the first episode I ever called into. My pride and joy, the Boston Red Sox.
You're
I
being
was
scary.
insulted. I was defaced. I was defamed. Personally and emotionally.
Well, I just got hit with
And I
6
just wanna-
fucking
and I feel
bottles.
apology.
It's hard to feel sympathy.
This guy likes sports. Let's get him off the line.
This episode cannot end on Riley just getting a pause break.
Wait, Rachel, you forgot to hit him with this one.
No, that's fine.
Ice cream night! 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 Ice cream night!
Yeah. Ice
You
cream
ever
night.
notice how a microphone looks like ice cream?